Next one's from Luke Ryan. The subject is Cornette, Barry, and Russo on Cameo. Both you guys should be on Cameo. There's great money in it with you guys' fan base. Konnan and Disco will be making a killing on there. Speaking of Cameo, I'd love it if you could review this Jim Cornette cameo that turned into a Russo burial. I think it's getting older is hilarious for that reason. Don't even bother playing. This is just another, and any Cornette Russo clip you've ever heard. I've seen this. It's the exact same thing.
He's gonna piss on his. He's gonna wait till he dies.
Yeah.
Piss on his grave.
Yeah, just the same.
Is this cameo thing you had told me about?
Yeah,
Joe?
Yeah. I'm looking into what Cornette did limited. I'm only doing 50 of these or whatever. I think that would be.
Yeah, we could make some bucks on this.
Yeah,
right.
Next one's from King Walsh, and the subject is Vince Russo being an trashing Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker. I haven't heard your review on it yet, but personally thought the Baker versus Rosa was a great match. Not quite on the WWE level, but holy shit, was it the best thing to happen to AEW in a long, long time. My question is about this tweet from your boy Vince Russo. It says, the tweet says, "You can label me and call me whatever you like. I'm not going to apologize for not being a fan of seeing women bleed under any circumstance, let alone a laid-out work wrestling match. If that warrants name-calling, fire away."
How's that being an What does he mean?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, this is obviously an AEW fan, bro. Okay, what the f is wrong with this man? Hasn't he heard of boxing or MMA? One of the greatest UFC fights of all time was about 18 months ago. So when that Chinese fighter took on the Brazilian fighter, they literally disfigured each other during it. What's your guys' take on Russo's tweet? Is he stuck in the past where he keep booking Sable to bend over in thongs, or is he just attention seeking? King Walsh, you're not going to like my review of this match because I totally agree with Vince Russo on this. I did. We had a disagreement. A lot of guys liked this match, others didn't. And if you listen to Cornette's review of the match, I had the exact same review. I thought what these girls were doing, okay, to pop a rating, with the just bleeding and thumbtacks and everything, bro. I predicted this too. It wouldn't be worth it. They drew 780,000 viewers for the show where girls bled all over each other. And the thing I didn't like about it is the way it was presented on this show. You're presenting it as a blood feud. But as soon as the match is over, you're putting all this stuff on social media where everybody's hugging each other. She's talking about wanting 5 stars. It's like, so you booked a blood feud and you went into like work mode as soon as the thing was over. And I'm like, this is just a mistake again for me. Why would you not just continue? If it was this violent match, why wouldn't they just stay in character afterwards and film some stuff of them staying in character? They film stuff of them breaking character and talking about, I hope this gets 5 stars, and that's the best thing. And everybody's hugging. I'm like, come on, it's like this. There was a way to do this, but just the fact that the girls are going through thumbtacks and getting colored out doesn't mean that they're like that's like groundbreaking and they're equal, bro. Anybody could do that.
Yeah. Anybody
could go out there and bleed and stuff, but to me, that's in this day and age that's like. You're going way too far to try to get over. It's unnecessary. What is even a pay-per-view?
No.
It's like regular. I'm like, what are they doing? And so Cornette was right, bro. It's like some of these TV executives could look at that and all this blood and gore, and so they go, I'm not, the wrong people see that, they're going to take that off TV.
Yeah, but it's like Walshy said here, the UFC's on regular cable and whatnot.
Real fights, and that's on paper.
It has blood. It has women beating the shit out of each other, and that fight that he mentioned was certainly disturbing. Yeah,
but it's not real. They're not getting the blood because they're beating each other up. They're getting the blood because everybody knows they're cutting each other open.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference.
Did you like that match, Joe?
Yeah, I did. I didn't love it like crazy like everyone, but I was like, I give them credit for doing that kind of match.
They would do better ratings if every match was like that and it was just a visual orgy of violence, But it's like, it's not. You can't do. It's not worth it. It's not. It's absolutely not worth it. I mean, if Britt Baker is willing to go through thumbtacks, cut herself open, to take Death Valley drivers on ladders and do all this stuff, and come back and you're saying that your goal was to get 5 stars? It's like, seriously, what on earth are these performers these days thinking? It's like,
all right.
I mean, I don't go ahead.
I just think that you hated it so much, you're looking for every reason not to like it. Like as if nothing good happened in the match. Number one.
No, I never said that. I said it was hard for me to watch because of the blood and gore.
Okay. Well, this is what I would say. You'd probably have no problem if there was blood and gore and it was men. That division kind of sucks in general. It does. And we had Britt Baker admitting that they had the lowest ratings.
Yeah.
To me, I don't see what they were seeing in Britt Baker. I thought she was all over, too much TV, and she wasn't really having good matches. this was finally a good match. I think she and Thunder Rosa wanted to prove to everybody we can bring it. I had no problem because, like you said, it's a blood feud. I think they put together a really good match. They went out there, they did something different. You don't see women bleeding every day. I don't think the company would take them off TV. I'm sure they told them there was going to be blood, just like there's been blood in other matches. It got them a little bit of a buzz, but I will say this, which I do agree with you on this, and this might be me being old school. I am not a fan at all, bro, of after the match breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
Especially
like as soon as the show ended.
Bro, like the other day, Joe might remember this but there was a match not too long ago where, if you remember, they beat the shit out of each other, and then the other guy went and fist bumped the other guy while he was on his knees. And I brought this up on the show. I forgot who it was. And I'm like, bro, do that in the dressing room. When you get to the back, hug them, kiss them, blow them, take pictures. You know what I mean? But, bro, I mean, sometimes that'll happen in Mexico. Two guys will have a really great match, like a heel and a face, and they'll hug each other and raise their arms. And I'm like, why don't you just fucking give them an engagement ring and kiss them while you're at it? I mean, how do I continue this now?
The fans do not want to see that.
Right. How do I continue this blood feud now?
Right, right.
So I disagree with you, Russo and Cornette. I thought this was a good match, especially compared to all the other we've seen from AEW females.
Right. All right. Yeah.